Let's talk. Is this thing on? So, to the few viewers actually watching this, I got a couple things to say. Okay, it's a little more than a couple. Enjoy the Fortnite gameplay in the background or whatever I decided to put. We just need to talk about this channel, and this video is mostly to help me. So let's just get into it. For one, my videos have been pretty inconsistent since I did that upload week, probably from burnout. And I've tried recently to edit some videos, and there was one that got uploaded, the Father's Day video. Shout out to my dad for doing that one. It's a great video. Needed some improvements, but it was good. But other than that, the last video I did was a month ago. Freaking Fungi Man. That mediocre, stupid mushroom was how I ended upload week. And I was planning to do another upload week this summer, but I'm probably going to be throwing that back until fall and just get the videos ready for it. I have like two planned. One will be a Fortnite one and one will be a Five Nights at Freddy's one. But I don't know if I'm going to be able, I might just try to get those done, actually. Now that I think about it, I don't even know why I might push one of them off to the fall instead of getting them both out this summer. Anyway, I just want to get back to focusing on YouTube, as well as the other things I'd like to do, which we'll get into. But having a strict schedule where I'll have motivation and not get burnt out would be the best. But maybe not like a strict schedule, but just something I can kind of stick with that's not too hard, not too easy. Because I tend to, if I want to do a lot of things, I tend to not do any of them. Because I'm like, okay, I don't know, I don't want to do that, I want to do that, but I want to do that, it's going to take too long, I don't have enough time in the day, whatever. And I've just not been very happy about the videos that I've been uploading, besides the two you see on screen, the Fortnite one and the Geometry Dash one. Both were edited perfectly. I got some feedback from my cousin and my friend on the Fortnite one, said that was great. And I'm trying to do that more with my Fortnite videos. I also would like to edit any videos I do for the OG mode more like 2018 editing style that you would see on like Laserbeam, Lachlan, Muselk. You don't see that anymore. Editing's changed. YouTube videos have changed. But why not bring that back? Those videos were so entertaining back in 2019. Heck, even I'll give 2020 and maybe 2021. Entertaining is crap. Laserbeam's old videos, amazing. And he still does good. I'm not hating on Laserbeam at all. He still does good. But I'm talking about the more like current Fortnite YouTubers, like, and no hate to these guys at all either, but like Cypher PK, Lachlan, Typical Gamer. Ninja's still doing pretty good with his videos. Like, I'll watch them occasionally. I'll watch some of these videos occasionally. But the way that they're all doing videos, especially Cypher, like, I'll watch his videos. They're not bad. They're not edited badly. I can't say anything on them. It's just in my personal opinion, the style and the fashion shows. Courage JD was the other one. Courage is cool. Like, they're all cool. They're all good. But they're all doing these Fortnite videos where, you know, 100-player customs, Nick A30, whatever. Some of the things they're doing are cool. I like that Cypher made a reload map. That was cool. And I want to get into more of that. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here. I have a script on my screen, and I'm getting completely sidetracked from it. But anyway, no hate to those YouTubers. I just miss old Fortnite content, even though it's hard to make that old content now with the current state of the game. But some goals I have for the future of this channel would be to change my style of editing, how I approach recording videos, and then so it'd be like I have 2 more basic style videos a week, maybe, and then have a bigger one like 1-2 times a month. Something like that. And I think there's a vacuum cleaner in the background. I don't have to wait. Okay, we're good. Never mind. Okay, we're good. Okay, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so different approach to recording and editing. And also, if you guys have any recommendations on editing, I use DaVinci Resolve right now, and it does a lot, and I'm still, like, not even scratching the surface of it. I don't have the money to pay for Premiere Pro or whatever, Photoshop stuff, the Adobe stuff. And I also don't have the money to pay for DaVinci's Premium right now. But that might be something I look into, just depending on what my limitations are on DaVinci Resolve, honestly. I would also like to do a little bit of rebranding. New logo, new banner, new intro, new outro, as well as sometime in the future, it might not even be this year, but getting a face cam and a green screen or some sort of backdrop. And that would take a lot of work to get all that going. The logo and banner won't take that long. New intro and outro might take a little longer. But let's just give it a goal to have the new intro, new outro, new logo, new banner all out at once by July 10th. That's what I'm going to set my goal as. July 10th. Hopefully that should be enough time for me to get that done. The whole main reason this video is being posted is to help me achieve some of these goals, and anything y'all have to say in the comments be greatly appreciated. Any comments, concerns, suggestions, whatever. Whatever you got to say, I would appreciate it down below. Now these goals go past the Jake TGB channel itself, because for a while I've been into game development. Like, I've been in for the past 4 years, but I haven't really done anything with it. I have a bunch of plans, bunch of ideas, bunch of characters, bunch of stories, but I haven't implemented any of that into anything yet. And that probably just comes from the fact that I lack motivation sometimes, and I can be lazy sometimes. And I think it all also falls back into too much stuff that I want to do. Besides game development, I also would like to get into making UEFN Fortnite maps. And I wouldn't do that long term. My long-term goal is game development. And I've never really mentioned that on this channel. But that's my long-term goal, is to become a game designer, create a company that makes games. Fortnite map development would be a temporary thing to help me get closer into achieving making a game company. And for me to be able to work on all of that, it's going to take me building a schedule and having a lot of motivation. And I thank Jesus for how much I've already been able to do. And I'm just praying that I can find the strength for all of this, because it is a lot. Game development is a lot. If you want to make a game, it's a lot. Editing can take hours. At least the way I'm doing it. I don't know. Some people probably got better systems than I do, but for how I do it, for how I edit my videos, it takes hours. If I can cut that down somehow, that would be great. So I'm going to look into that. But anyway, with all that being said, to anyone watching who stuck out this long, I don't know how long this video was. I was planning for it to be 3 minutes, then I sidetracked 50 times. But I've recorded a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, and we'll have part 1 uploaded tomorrow. Don't know what time, but tomorrow. It's a long video, but even with my longer videos, I am trying to find motivation to make them more than just the gameplay, which is what I had done for a while. Ruin, Original Security Breach, Garden of Banban, Poppy Playtime. Heck, with Poppy Playtime, the last part, it took me so long to find motivation to get that done that I did a montage of the last couple parts of it. Like, I played part 1, and then I did a montage because I just couldn't find the motivation to edit all those parts. And it may be because I was making them boring. And it may be because I was not adding any special effects, jokes, memes. I was strictly just playing, having to edit out my coughs, having to edit out uninteresting gameplay. And that was it. That was all I was doing. And I didn't find motivation to do those. These longer games like Mimic and Poppy Playtime are going to be harder to upload, harder to make. Because it's not just like, oh, let's play the game and then that's it. No, you have to make multiple parts, and you want those multiple parts to be out consistently. So it's going to be harder to do that. There's a lot of game releases, like Mimic was one of them. I never played Into the Pit, and then I wanted to play the other Garden of Banbans, but those might just, honestly, I might just play those in one video unedited. I'm going to be honest. Even though it's not what I want to do, I would like to play through those games, but I would not like to waste time on older stuff as much. But I will be wasting time on older stuff. I got a bunch of stuff on my desktop, in my files. I have footage from OG Fortnite Season 2, OG Fortnite Season 3 that will be uploaded by next week. I don't know about Season 2, but 3 and then 4, I got to make a bunch of videos. I haven't even made a video on the Star Wars event that happened in Fortnite. There's a bunch of stuff happening in Fortnite too that I would like to make content on. And that becomes so annoying, because I want to play other games. I don't want to stick to just Fortnite. I like making Fortnite content, but I don't like it being the only thing I make. I would like to dive deeper into other stuff. I want to get through all the FNAF games. I want to play these other games, but it just becomes a lot. And then I want to make videos on my UEFN Fortnite map development, which I might make a second channel for. Enough with the yapping. I would just like to ask anybody who's watching this to, even if you play it in 2 times speed, watch part 1 of Secret of the Mimic and see what you think of the style of editing that I am doing for it. What needs improvements? What can I do different? What is good about it? And tell me what you think. And I might do that same style of editing for the final part, but not as much for the second and third part. I still haven't even finished Mimic. I still haven't found the time to finish the game because I've been focusing on 50 things at once. And then when you focus on 50 things at once, you get nothing done. At least that's how it's worked for me. I cannot focus on a bunch of things all at once. It's too much. So I'm trying to make this video to separate all that out. I just want to give a shout out to Corey X Kenshin because he's always been my inspiration for doing YouTube. Started my channel because of watching him when I was younger. I've watched him all the way since elementary school. Great YouTuber. He seems like a great guy as well. And he's now becoming my inspiration for editing as I'm watching more of his most recent videos. The way he edits all of his videos, it's like perfect. So we're going to try to do better with that. Try to be more lively when I'm recording. Try to add extra bits that I didn't originally plan. Stuff like that. Heck, I just bought the second edition of Monsters We Make, his new manga. I don't even know what a manga really is. I've never read one, but it looked cool, and I wanted to support him, so I bought it. Now, hopefully I got a signed copy. That would be cool. If I don't, I'm not complaining. Now, I won't be giving any more support if he takes that 2-year whatever break again. If he does that again, I ain't buying no more Monsters We Make. But I'm just one customer. He's got millions. He don't care. I think he does care. But anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoy. Well, I can't really say that because it was just me yapping for 10 minutes, but whatever. Anyway, stick around. I promise for some improvements for this channel. Watch Mimic, even if it's in 2x speed. And I know y'all seen everyone's reaction, but I'm going to try with a better style of editing as the months go on. God bless y'all. Have a great rest of your day or night. And I will see y'all tomorrow with...